Hello, can you please tell us your name and maybe some information about how you found Devipuram and ended up coming here to visit?
Yes, my name is Juan Pablo Velázquez. I am originally from Peru, South America. And how I found out about Devipuram was through two of my friends in the US. I was living there back then, and I was studying Ayurvedic medicine and yoga. And two of my friends gave me really good references of this place and of Guruji. So I decided to come with an open mind and open heart to see what the teachings were about.
Okay, what is your experience now that you've come here? What is has your experience been of Devipuram so far?
Well, I didn't know anything about the Shri Vidya practices before coming. I knew that a very special being lived here, Guruji, and I decided I would follow his teachings when I came. So I came, I took the 5-day course they offer, and there was a lot of information there, a lot of things to do to start a practice. And then I decided to stay here for a month in Devipuram. It's a very peaceful place to stay and to practice your sadhana, your whatever it is you're doing. So there's time, there's great people around, you can always ask questions, there's Guruji there. So I started practicing the Shri Vidya, the mantras, the philosophy, and the pujas.
Okay, so what you said Sri Vidya. What do you find either similar or different than your other practices now that you've been trying Sri Vidya, which is taught here, in fact?
Well, I find that the goal is very similar to what I was doing before, but Shri Vidya gives you just lots of tools, and tools that are time proven, and you can see the results in Guruji and the people that live here. So that encourages you to practice and to have trust and faith in the process. So I am overwhelmed, and I really like this Shri Vidya techniques to be more peaceful, to understand life better, and to make better choices.
Okay, you mentioned Guruji.
Yes.
Can you give us a bit more of a personal view of what you've experienced meeting Guruji and coming here and talking with him here?
Well, first of all, a lot of fun. He's a really fun person to talk with, and he's full of love and compassion. You can just feel that around him. He's very open to give everything he knows, and that's hard to find nowadays. And I think basically that's it. So much compassion coming from this person. It just makes you trust whatever he's teaching, and that makes it easy when you trust.
Okay, but so do you feel there's an importance to have a guru or an enlightened guru on a path?
I think it's very important. I think it helps a lot. You don't feel like you're on your own. You feel like you're being taken care of, and somebody's watching for you.
Also guiding you, I think.
Guiding you, yes, in the right direction.
Okay, that's good. Devipuram as a place, you're talking mostly about what you're being taught here and Guruji. Can you give us just a feeling about the temples here, or what's your feeling of the temples that are in Devipuram, for instance, your experience with that?
The
Mother
temples.
goddess.
Well, I've never seen temples like this one, and there's so many deities and different figures that I had never seen before. Definitely, there's high energy in all these places. You can feel that there's something different about them. There's a lot of peace, there's a lot of love in them, and you can see that the people that come here to worship have been doing this for a long time. There's something in them that makes you want to follow this path too.
Okay. This is predominantly a tantric temple, as it's called. What is your impression of that, of this being specifically a mother goddess temple and also a tantric temple? What is your idea of this?
My idea of this, well, first of all, I'm very new to this. So I just started learning this a month ago when I came for the 5-day course, and I decided to stay. I like the concept of expressing oneself and not repressing all the things you want to do, things you want to explore, and all of this is encouraged here very much. So when I asked Guruji when I first came, the first thing I asked him was, "What's your mission of this place? What do you want people to learn? What do you want me to experience here?" You know, and the first thing he said was, "I want people to have fun. I want people to do what they like. The problem is that people don't do what they like." And that was surprising, you know, because we listen to all these spiritual people talking about all these rules and all these things you have to do and things you don't have to do, and then you get confused, and maybe you start repressing some things. And I find that Tantra gives you an opportunity to fully know yourself through these techniques, and Shri Vidya is a whole set of things to do, to explore. I also experienced one of the pujas here, in the Kamakya temple, which was it felt very empowering. So you feel really uplifted after this puja, and I felt that I want to continue on this path. I want to explore more of this, to feel that uniqueness in me, and to feel that that power that we all have, and hopefully be able to share it with other people, because I find that it's lacking in the world right now. People feel helpless, people feel a lot of guilt, people feel like nothing is their responsibility and they cannot change anything. And Tantra gives you tools for you to be aware that you can change things, that you have all the power in the world to change all your life and the life of others after that.
So you could call it transformation, perhaps.
There's a lot of transformation. From the day I got here, it's just continuous transformation every day.
Okay. I would say, what would you tell people that don't know about Devipuram? What is something you would possibly say to them to perhaps maybe what would you say to other people to maybe entice them to maybe come here and also experience things you've been experiencing?
I would tell them to come with an open mind and an open heart, and trust the teachings that are going on here. Yeah. Also, it's such a beautiful space. I mean, you're surrounded by nature. The food is really good. The people are very nice. You can't go wrong with all these things. Even if you don't come for the teachings, it's still a really nice place to relax and to get away from everyday life that can be a little bit busy and stressing.
So you like the nature here, being in the nature?
Yeah, I love the nature here. It's really beautiful.
Is the accommodations comfortable here?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, having been in a couple more places here compared to a lot of places here in India, yes, you can find yourself very comfortable, and people are very, very helpful. So whatever you need,
people will go out of their way, perhaps, to help.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Okay. It's very nice talking with you, and really appreciate you giving us your impression of Devipuram. So thank you very much, and namaste.
Namaste.